Hey friends, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a current subscriber, then welcome back. So today, as you see before me, I have another Dollar Tree haul to share with you guys. I just popped my head in to get some floor cleaner sponges and some liquid hand soap. And I found a few unexpected items that I wouldn't mind sharing with you guys. So if you're interested in seeing what I was able to pick up this time around, then all you have to do is keep right on watching. So this haul is in no particular order. It's just a bunch of items piled up on top of one another inside my little dish bin here. And I'm just going to have at it from what's at reach, and we're going to go with the flow as per usual. So right off the top, I have some of my favorite cozy Snuggadoo socks, and these come out every year right around this time. I actually gravitated towards the black one because I just think black makes everything better, and I love my little sparklies. However, I noticed after I got home that the black ones don't have the little grippers like this little buffalo check pattern that I found, which I thought was stinking adorable, by the way. And it has the little button grippers on the bottom of the feet so that you don't slip. And I wish these would have had them as well. Dollar Tree is stepping up their game with all their little wood blanks and Christmas items. But before we get into that, I just want to start with the elephant in the room, which these are extremely late to the game. I have seen these haul months ago already, and these are just little plasticky like candy dish jars. One says Death by Candy and the other one says Pick Your Poison, which I have been looking for, and they hadn't come to any of my Dollar Trees. And just when I thought that it was over for Halloween, they were restocking some things for some odd reason. So they had a mixture of Halloween, Christmas, and fall as per usual. Very confusing when you walk into that store, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles with Dollar Tree. And so I'm glad I was able to grab those. Next up, my favorite item in this entire haul were these little Christmas tree collars. And I picked up the only two color choice selections that they had. And it was this Merry Christmas one in the Christmas red. And then the galvanized one that says Farm Fresh Christmas Trees. I thought they were stinking adorable. They look cute just as they are. But of course, you can always doctor them up and customize them to your liking to go with any color scheme that you choose. And so I picked up the two, the one of each, and I was so happy that I was able to snag these. Another new item that I was able to come across this time that I had never seen in years past, besides the Christmas tree collars, were these little tin houses. Now they had them in green, red, and the galvanized. I just picked up the one because I have a ton of these from the Target Bullseye Playground, but the ones from Target are never $1. So these are giving Target a run for their money. So if you see them, snatch them up because they're definitely worth it. And what they are is a little tea light holder. You put your little flameless tea light flicker here in the back, and it illuminates the house, and you can see it through the windows and the stars. And so I thought this was really cute, and I had to grab at least the one to show you guys. Now we're going to get into some of the Christmas items. And so next up, I found these two little gnome picks, and they're just these two little fabric gnomes on these plicks. You can put these inside of a planter. You can make a floral arrangement. I mean, the opportunities are limitless that you can do with these. Of course, I'm going to doctor them up, and I'm not going to leave them as such. You know, you can make these, but you know, if they take the trouble out for you, then why not? I mean, if you really break it down, these come out to 50 cents a pop. I can't make one of these little gnomes for under 50 cents. So I just thought I had to snatch this one up. Next, I found some of these stretch peppermint gloves, and they're just they're pretty thin. I like to call these driving gloves because I don't like to wear thick, bulky gloves when I'm driving because it just, I don't know. It's probably just me, but it's annoying to me. So these are kind of thin, but I thought the pattern was so nifty and cute and appropriate for the holiday season. You know, it just screams Christmas with all of the peppermints. So I picked up 2 pair, one and one for a backup. They seem to be one size fits all. They have a little bit of give here. I'm gonna open one up. So I have a pretty average size hand. My hand is not big and not small either. So we'll see how they fit. And this way you can use your judgment as to whether or not you want to pick them up. And I mean, they fit pretty fine on me. And so I think they'll be comfortable for what I want them for driving. And I just think they're adorable. And I'm glad I was able to grab them. Then over in the picture frame aisle where they have all the candles and doodads, I found these and I thought they were stinking adorable. They had them in the black and the gold, and they really give me bohemian vibes. And most of us crafters, well, I have at least anyway, have made these in the past using the Dollar Tree tumbling tower blocks, but here they took the work out for us. They have the little stand already painted in black with a little glass votive candle holder, and I thought it was perfect for the upcoming holiday season, and I was able to grab these too. Then I didn't get too carried away or go too crazy with the ornaments. A lot of them were repeats from years before, so I wasn't really interested, but these were 2 of the ones that I picked up that I hadn't seen in years prior. This one was the snowflake with the buffalo check ribbon and the word Merry spelled out on top of the buffalo check background, which I thought was really cute. And of course, you could use it as its intended purpose, which is an ornament, but you can also use it for DIY crafting, as well as these little tags, which I thought were stinking adorable. They just say Holly and Jolly, and they're on these 2 little plank board tags that have like a whitewash. And I thought they were adorable as well, and I grabbed them. And speaking of ornaments, I found this in the blanks section. Now this was with all the these were with all the Christmas ornaments. They have them on the wall display with all different kinds of ornaments, and these were the blanks that are in the Crafter Square section. And so I was able to find just one of these sleighs. This sled was the last one left because my Dollar Tree was pretty picked over, but I do happen to know because of social media that there were different varieties of this one. They had one without the separation. They had different styles of this particular one, but I'm glad I was able to at least get this one. And I'm thinking of personalizing this for my granddaughter because I usually give her a personalized ornament every year, so I'll be able to do that with that. And then I found it's a little snowflake garland, and this is also from the Crafter Square section, and they're just natural snowflakes. You can stain them, you can paint them, you can leave them as such, but of course you can always separate them as well and use them for DIY crafting, which is what I'm probably going to do. Then these were new to my store as well, and these are a rather substantial size, these little planks, and they kind of, in comparison to those pumpkin ones that they had out this year for the fall and for Halloween, they're just a tad bit smaller because they don't have the pumpkin cutout window on the top. But most of us crafters would probably be cutting that little window out anyway to use them for other purposes. So this is perfect because they took the work out for us, and I was able to grab these 2. This is not new. This has been around for a couple of years past, but I always like to grab at least one because I always find something to do with them. And this is the metal words, and this one says peace, joy, and believe. And they're just a little galvanized metal words. Of course, if galvanized is not your preference, you can always paint over them, and that's an option. I also found another one of these little treasure chest boxes. I picked up one of these in the past. I think it was a different style because they have like 3 different styles of these, I want to say, but I found the one more and I picked it up for a craft that I have in mind. Then my Dollar Trees are really behind in the game. I have been looking for the buffalo check pattern crafter square vinyl and the transfer tape. I have not been able to find neither one nor any of the tools. They also have the little scraping tool and the weeder to weed the vinyl. I have yet to see those at any of my Dollar Trees. The only thing they had this time around was the permanent vinyl, and they had the solid colors and the glitter ones. So I opted to stay away from the glitter pattern, even though surprisingly enough, I opened it and felt it and it did not shed. But I just decided to go for the neutral black and white option just to give them a try and see how well they'll test with my cutting machine. And last but not least, the only sign that I picked up this time around, because I have a ton of them from years past, but this one was new to me anyway, and it just says there's no place like Nome for the holidays, with the little gnome on it and the black and white buffalo check pattern. This is right up my alley and will lend itself extremely well to my holiday themed decor, and I'm so happy I was able to come on here and share with you guys. I hope you enjoy. This concludes this haul, and I will see you again, meet you back here in my next video. Bye now. Talk to you soon.